Maine freezes large data center permits through 2027. Maine moved a step closer to hitting pause on large data center development on April 14th, when the Energy, Utilities, and Technology Committee advanced an amended version of HP 207 LD 307 on a 21 to 13 vote. The measure, which prevailed largely along party lines, would establish a temporary statewide moratorium on new data centers and launch a formal state-level review process before development resumes. What the bill does: the committee amendment significantly rewrites the original concept draft, renaming it an act to establish the Maine Data Center Coordination Council and place a temporary limitation on certain data centers. The two central provisions: a moratorium running through November 1st, 2027, that bars municipalities, quasi-independent state entities, and state agencies from accepting applications for or issuing permits for any data center with an electrical load of 20 megawatts or more. The definition is broad, covering any facility primarily used to process, store, and transmit digital information using environmental control systems. A new Maine Data Center Coordination Council, convened by the Department of Energy Resources, charged with evaluating the full range of implications: grid reliability, ratepayer protection, environmental impacts, water use, land use, and economic development before the moratorium lifts. What the Council is expected to do. The Council's mandate covers a lot of ground. It's directed to examine load growth projections, ISO New England reliability impacts, strategies to protect ratepayers from rate inflation, potential community benefit agreement frameworks, and data sharing requirements for proposed facilities. A final strategy report, including any recommended legislation, is due to the Governor and the Legislature's Energy Committee by February 1st, 2027. The Council's membership includes the Commissioner of Energy Resources as chair, plus 13 additional members spanning state agencies, the Public Utilities Commission, the Public Advocates Office, Utilities, Environmental Advocates, Labor, Municipal Interests, and a representative of the Wabanaki Alliance. The legislature appropriated $95,000 for contracted technical and facilitation support. The vote plus future steps: the measure prevailed 21 to 13, with one member excused. The breakdown reflected a mostly partisan split, with Democratic members voting in favor and most Republicans opposed. A handful of exceptions suggests the bill isn't entirely without cross-aisle interest, though the overall tally leans heavily on majority support. The bill now advances to the full chamber. If enacted, the moratorium would take effect immediately, meaning any data center proposal at or above the 20 megawatt threshold would effectively be frozen until the Council completes its work and the legislature acts on its recommendations, or until November 2027, whichever comes first. Maine is not alone in grappling with these questions. States including Virginia, Texas, and Georgia, which are major data center markets, have faced similar tensions between economic development pressure and grid infrastructure strain. Maine's approach, creating a formal review body before committing to a long-term policy, mirrors frameworks being explored in other energy-constrained regions. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites by Environment and Energy Leader. For partnership opportunities, please reach out to our team.